Hello guys, and welcome back to another tutorial video about the geometry dash editor. In this video I'm going to show you the spawn trigger. And here I have to say, maybe there could be something wrong, I say, because I never really used it, but I think I know how it works. Now let's get into it. We have like this thing here, and that's like already everything. Editor disable, I don't know what that is doing, but I know it hatch triggered and spawn triggered, like the same. And now we're going to use spawn triggered. So yeah, so first of all I'm going to place an background trigger, turning it red and make it spawn triggered, and put it in grab 1. Then we put a move trigger, move 20. Yeah, also putting this in 1 and putting this in making this grab 2. We delete this spawn trigger for now, we don't need it, and we're making this block moving from here to there. So yeah, so just remember, we all be doing this. All I want to show you is in the spawn trigger at grab 1, so only grab 1 is interesting for you. Then we say we want to make let's say we want to put this in grab 3, this in grab 4. Then first I want to do is grab 4 disable, and we want to grab 3 spawn trigger to have to activate this for everything. We want to disable this and put it in grab 1, and we have grab 4, we want to activate this. Yeah, I'll put it in grab 1. So you see, the music line is passing the triggers, nothing works, and that's what we're changing with the trigger, with the spawn trigger now. Yeah, let's move all the stuff, like where should we move it? Let's move it like over here, so you can, okay, let's move it like here, so you can absolutely be sure this only works with the spawn trigger. So we place our spawn trigger right here, and let's activate the effect line. So you see this says effect line 2, this 2, but this effect line here won't work because of the spawn trigger. Let's deactivate this because it's I don't know, it's not, I don't like this. And now we have to use the spawn trigger and put in the grab ID, and voila, you're seeing it. You have to all the triggers that you want to activate, you have to put them in one grab, or in a separate grab. Activate spawn trigger there, and then you have to place at this point a spawn trigger where you want to activate all these triggers together. It's like here I'm putting I'm putting the spawn trigger right here, and you see it passes the line, and only then it works. And you can make a delay here, like I want to say I want a 1 second delay. So let's see, 1, okay, 21. Okay, I don't know how to short count it, but you see there's a delay of 1 second. But look, what will deactivate this? So you see, let's move them like way over there. So normal. So you see, the move trigger don't work. Why does? Okay, see, I activated spawn trigger right there, spawn trigger right there, and right there. So I press in the spawn trigger there, and everything works. And let's say let's say and how to show you how to okay now how to show you how the multi-trigger works. So we're putting this movement trigger here, putting in the scrub too, and move it like very fast, very fast. So, and we do spawn trigger and multi trigger. I think this is how it works. We'll find out now. And now every spawn trigger that I place there with drop 1 will activate this move trigger, because I activated multi thing. So see? So I see it did not work. Why? Why did it? This is, yeah. 20. Let's make it 30. So it's, you see, every time I'm passing this spawn trigger, the block should move 3 tiles forward. Oh my god, yes, this was actually right. This is amazing. I never expected I never expected that it would work, because I wasn't really sure how this works. So yeah, best tutorial making ever. I'm making a tutorial, and you see, this block will move every time until when I pass the spring thing. How useful for what? For what can you use this trigger? I mean, you can just place a whole bunch of triggers like this to activate everything separately. You can make like something like you build for yourself like something like a case in there, like this. You can make it like this to do it easier, or and then you can just put this in another group, and then you can just put everything you want to activate at once, like this 2 color triggers, then background, ground, move, and rotation, and yeah, you see what I mean. You can make it like this, or you can just make it like without the case, and say this is one thing, one group of blocks, and then you can say just write make this. This is my idea, by the way. I will do it. I did not get it from somewhere else. This is how I will do it. So you can make like group spawn trigger 1. You can write there spawn trigger 1, or putting this just there. So you see, this block of triggers get activated by the spawn trigger 1. So you don't have to, when it's like, you can use this in a boss fight when your boss like should move up in a projectile, or freeze should shoot, and it's like when you want to like make a boss doing 5 things in a row, 5 things at the same time, you can just put everything in a spawn trigger, and this should work fine. And yeah, if you want him to, if you say like the boss should move up and then should shoot a projectile, you can put the 2 spawn triggers like at the same point there, and you can make in the one spawn trigger a delay. So in my opinion, this trigger is really useful if you really can use it. I did not use it yet in a level because, yeah, I don't know, it was a little bit complicated, but I think I should try to use this, because it's actually really helpful. And it's really helpful if you like write down what this group of triggers actually make, instead of like putting everywhere you can triggers, and the whole triggers in the level just look like a big trash can of mess, and you don't know what trigger is doing what. And yeah, this was actually right, and this is way better than just putting every triggers everywhere, and at the end you don't know what trigger is doing, or anything, or moving, or pulsing, or something. So I think you know what I mean. So it's like already it for this video. I think there isn't any more for this trigger. Yeah, it stands too. I think it's like will trigger the objects in order from left to the right. Editor disable can be used to disable a trigger from activating in the editor. Used for performance. Okay, that's the thing I mean with I don't really know everything about this trigger, but yeah, I think I think you know like you now know what this trigger should do or what this trigger is doing. So hopefully it helps you. Hopefully you can do something with it and yeah. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.